Hey everyone, this is Richard Carthon, and I am the author of the 30-Day Self-Love and Growth Reflection Workbook. And today's the day. We've reached it. We're at day 30. This is the final day of this 30-day exercise, and I am pumped to be at the finish line here with you. So let's go ahead and finish this day strong. One small crack does not mean that you are broken. It means that you were put to the test and didn't fall apart. Message. For the past month, you have become more mindful about yourself and how you operate. You have had ups and downs, but through it all, you have taken away lessons that have made you stronger. Continue to build yourself up through self-reflection and self-love. I want to say thank you to everyone that has come all the way to the end of this journey. For those who just came to check in with me and just hear about me and my story through this journey, I appreciate it. I hope that you've taken away some good lessons from it. For those who might just be hearing this for the first time, feel free to go back to the beginning and seeing how all this played out. But for those who are listening to this and have found it useful, go through this process yourself. The reason I decided to do the video content series with this was to show authentically, I made this because it can be helpful to anyone. This has been so refreshing to go through this process again. And I am so much better this month by consistently going through this and have taken strides to work on a lot of things I know I have been putting off. And it really holds like a mirror up in front of me to really not run away from myself, but to spend time with myself and to talk things through and to observe and to think through and be present in what I'm feeling, what I'm doing, what actions I am choosing to take or to not take, the energy that I'm putting into things or not putting into things or putting into myself. And by purposely putting this energy into myself daily, how has that impacted everything else? And again, I'm just going to speak to my experience of going through this again. I feel like I'm in flow. I feel like I am very much at my best in understanding who I am and the value I bring to the world, but also to myself, and how I can keep improving and things where I can continue to be my best self, because I'm a work in progress and will continue to be, but also to take a moment to appreciate how much I've grown over the years. I've come a long way and I still got plenty more to go, but I'm so proud of the man I am in front of you today. And I'm proud of just this simple practice of going through this and how impactful it has been towards becoming who I am and the opportunities I've gotten in my life by being intentional with spending time with myself. So again, I just want to say thank you all for everyone who's been part of this journey. Thank you. And I'll finish up with my intention for myself today was to just take it in, right? Really soak in, wow, the 30 days, right? Consistent. And just really just going back and looking through some of the things I wrote down and just being wow, it's awesome to spend this time with myself and to even go back and look at, my old workbook and some of the things I wrote down and how some of my perspectives are the same and some are completely different. Myself today doesn't agree with everything I wrote down 6 years ago. So it's cool to see that perspective change, growth, and it's really cool to just go back and reflect on that. My Rose, finished the book. We did it. I got to the end. My Thorn, this is the end. I'm not going to be making many more of these videos unless I potentially do a round 2 with a group of y'all. If this has been useful and a group of other people want to come and do this with me, great. We'll figure it out. I'm down to run it back, but we'll see. But I am so excited to just see if this helps one person. It was worth it. Straight up. If this helps one person, all of this was worth it. And my observation of today is there's power in consistency, there's power in self-reflection, and there's power in giving yourself love. Sometimes we're the hardest on ourselves, and spending time to give ourselves grace and space to love ourselves and to grow and to learn before we can give to the world all the things that we want to give. We have to be able to carve out space to give it to ourselves. And I think this is a great way to do that. And it's just a great reminder of it. So that's my observation. So again, thank you so much for everyone that's logged into all this, watched all this, left comments, gave some feedback, whatever it is. Yeah, thank you so much for being a part of this journey with me, and look forward to seeing what we can do next. Peace.